People say this all the time, that you should do what makes you happy. What a bunch of bullshit!
WheezyWaiter.
Okay, here's the thing. Last Friday I made a video in which I asked, am I done with myself? Because someone commented, Wheezy's done with himself. And I talked about how my videos sometimes feel like they might be going stale. And I make so many videos and I might not even watch them. And it was like this. It's just a camera and me blathering on out my butt into your mind butt receiver. And after I made that video, I got so much praise, so many positive comments from you, and it made me feel really good. And that's bad. It's not necessarily, it's not all bad, okay? It's very good, and I love your comments. But I think there's a problem with being showered with praise all the time. There's a bit of a problem with having an entire community around one person or two people in which they watch and love you, and you make things and then love them back and they love you, and it's just a bunch of because there's a danger of it making the person think that they're perfect and they deserve everything they want, and they become divas, they become dictators, and they kill their own people. That's extreme version, but yeah. Constructive criticism is a good thing, and we should always have a healthy amount of it. Because no one is perfect, except for Ron Swanson and my girlfriend China. Other than that, don't get me wrong, I love myself. Okay, I would kiss myself. In fact, I'm going to try to right now, split screen style. This isn't a clone, this is me split screening. It was misaligned a little bit, but it still felt good.
Yeah, I totally felt good.
Didn't it? And the response to my worrying about my videos going stale and what I'm doing with the channel and stuff, people said I should be myself, I should do what makes me happy, that sort of thing. Which is why I got the idea for this video, which is taking forever to get to the point. It's called How to Be Happy. I think that's what I'm going to call this video. I don't know what I call it. Maybe I'll call it Die Hard 7. Secret to Happiness. Ha! Penis. You can call it that. Why do I touch myself so much? Okay, grow up. Anyway, I hear this advice a lot, and I've probably given this advice. Do what makes you happy. It's a really nice philosophy to live by. But, what? It's not as simple as it seems, bros and broettes. Sisses. I have known people who, if they did what made them happy all the time, they'd be dead. They'd be dead. Or arrested for indecent exposure. Like if I just did what makes me happy, like, ooh, hey, this chair feels good on my butt when I wear pajama pants.
Hey, that feels good. Hey, that feels pretty good.
Oh, yeah. If I just did that all the time, eventually there'd be chafing, and then I'd have to buy some medical creams to apply, and I'd get expensive, and I wouldn't go to work. I'd make videos of doing that, but I don't think they would. I mean, at first they'd probably go viral. It might do well for a little while, but it won't last in the end. See? Doing what makes you happy is a heavy statement. It's a little more complicated than it seems. I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life right now. But I am at where I'm at in my life because of many, many decisions I made a long time ago in preparation for this. See, that's what you call delayed gratification. Delayed gratification is very important. And I don't mean like, this ice cream Twix, it's gonna taste so good, but let's wait. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, it's so much better because I waited. That's not delayed gratification. That's being a jackass. Anyway, sometimes you need to do things that make you unhappy in the short term to make you happy in the long term. Within reason. You have to find a balance. If you save money for 5 years and you can go on a really long trip around the world, that's awesome, but you have to do a lot of work to get there. And then going on a trip itself is full of problems, like fitting your baggage in the overhead compartment, the old lady behind you who keeps farting, the baby next to you that won't shut up, that's your own son, that you have to pay for to get on the plane. No, you can get babies on flights for free, can't you? I don't know. There are moments during that trip that you saved for 5 years that are even unhappy. I finish this. The taste is making me happy, but the amount of calories and fat I will be later will make me unhappy. Delayed gratification, they call that. Anyway, there are moments during the trip where you are even unhappy, even though that was the thing that was supposed to bring you happiness. So really, I think that was only just bringing you memories, not happiness. True happiness, I don't think it comes from one moment, doing one thing that makes you happy. True happiness, I think, is an overall change in attitude, which is much harder to do. The way you consistently handle unfortunate situations, I think, better informs your happiness than the amount of fun things you do. Say you wait tables and you had a bad shift. You didn't make a lot of money. You'd be like, oh, stupid dead end job. I don't have money. I don't got a future. I'm just a loser. And then that attitude consumes you and it starts to inform every decision you make. Your friends are going to a movie. You're like, I can't go to a movie. I got no future. I'm just gonna stay home and cry because I don't have my life is meaningless. You can be like Craig with a wig. He sits there in the kitchen, hates everything, turns to the camera, forces a smile for you to laugh at. And it doesn't mean anything to him. Even the hair on his head is meaningless. It's not even a part of it. So I guess this video is kind of about when people say, do what makes you happy. Maybe some people need to hear it, but I think you need to think a little bit more about your general attitude toward life and really look honestly at the negative things about yourself and figure out why those exist. Often, it's probably because of your own attitude making them exist. Which is partially why being showered with praise in a YouTube comment section or seeking out that praise all the time is bad for you. Then you're just being happy in your short and immediate term and not really trying to solve the problems of the things that are making you perpetually upset over the long term. And that's my butt words for today. Anyway, that was just my thoughts on the subject from my own experience. I'm no psychologist or psychiatrist, nor do I really know the difference between the two, but I hope I was able to help some of you. Well, I hope I was able to help all of you, but that might be too much to ask. I'll continue to try to do my part making you happy by rubbing my butt on things and banjo facing and taking my shirt off on occasion. Be well and hopefully see you tomorrow with a new video. I'll try my best. I won't see you because I can't. You could see me. I can't see you. If I could see you, that would be real. I'd probably get arrested if I could see that many households at once.